What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Big Boy from Boy Gang Gang, and y'all listening to I Ain't Telling You No Story.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and let you introduce yourself.
All right, my name is Grice Jacobs. I'm from South Carolina, and with my family, I kind of took on the nickname the Duck Hammer because I like to hunt ducks versus other stuff. So I'm Grice. You can call me Duck Hammer or Grice. I don't feel like I earned my name yet as Grice, but I mean it's Duck Hammer. But
Okay.
I'll be Grice till I get some good video of me duck hunting.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Yep. How long you been? How long have you been hunting duck, Gray?
How long am I hunting ducks? I think
Yeah.
I started hunting ducks in probably about the 8th grade. And that's been over probably about 25 years, man.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
a while.
Long time.
That's a while.
Yeah. Sneaking in ponds and all kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you just got into it by yourself? Duck hunting?
No, man. My uncle he used to do turkey hunting, and my Uncle Bubba he used to do a lot of turkey hunting and duck hunting and stuff, man. And we had a place where we were leasing to deer hunt. They had a little beaver pond on it.
Okay.
And he hunted it like on a Friday night or something, and he saw hundreds of wood ducks just pouring in there that evening.
Okay.
So my first time duck hunting, he took me and my daddy went, and he had a little sneak boat.
Okay.
So my dad was on the bank. I got in the sneak boat, and that evening when the wood ducks came in there, man, we gave it to him, man. Double shotgun with some number 6s, man. I was just out there having a ball.
Yes, sir. Hey, you start hammering them, then you got.
Oh man, I might have killed about 2.
Okay.
I might have killed 2. We probably knocked down about 6. You know, we had about 10 minutes to shoot, man. But it felt like 1,000 ducks came in, man. Just ducks everywhere. The sky just black.
Okay.
Man, that just from that day on.
Okay.
I didn't lose my passion for deer hunting, but if I can get to somewhere that got 2 inches of water and might have a duck, if a duck can come within 100 yards, I feel like my hunt been successful. I'm talking about
okay.
If he close, if he in town, I feel like I had a good hunt. So
okay.
From then on, man, I just fell in love with duck hunting. I fell in love with it, man.
Yeah. Hey, and the thing about it, it take that bug to bite you to know that you really hooked or whatever. Because the thing about it, like you say, even though you like to deer hunt, but your passion is duck hunting or whatever. So yeah,
I love it, man.
Yeah.
And, another time I went, a guy he took me to the river to go hunting, and man, I met him like 3 in the morning. It's something like I ain't never done before. I met him like I had no waders, and I had like I used to dog drive when I deer hunt, so I'm shooting the Remington 870 with a super full choke in it, you know.
Yeah.
Something you don't shoot birds with, you know. But I didn't know no better.
Yeah.
Man, I met this guy. We drove way down. You know, it took us about an hour and a half to get to where we're going. And it's probably 35 degrees, and I ain't never been in a boat in the dark before. That's my first time.
Yeah.
I ain't tell him that, but you know, he wanted to take me duck hunting like real time. He got a dog and all, you know.
Yeah.
Man, we go down in the swamp, and I shot a box and a half of shells in 15 minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm talking about a jam up hunt, man. We had a blast, man.
Yeah.
And just that was another like hunting out of a boat with a dog that gave me another drive, you know, like goals to try to achieve, you know, and it's just a great experience, man.
Okay.
That's I guess that's the second time I got bit for real. That definitely sealed the deal to let me know that's what I want to do. Every chance I get.
Okay. Yeah. Man. So it done been a while since we done been knowing each other, Grice, or whatever, man. I actually bumped into you in Academy Sports, man. Back in Columbia. Yeah, and the conversation that we had from there, it was good, man. And I appreciate you reaching out, man, because it done been plenty of people I done talked to in academy. And I told them I had a YouTube, but yeah, we're gonna get in touch with each other, we're gonna hook up, we're gonna link up. But all hey, everything everything they said wasn't true.
Yeah,
Whatever. So
yeah.
you know. So, and of course, you got people like that, but then again, you can't hunt with everybody neither, Gray.
Oh man, yeah, I
you,
know, I know.
you
I
can't
done-
you can't hunt with everybody.
yeah,
So
I
yeah,
definitely know, man.
yeah,
I've been on the giving and receiving end of that, where
yeah,
I tell somebody, yeah, I'm gonna get up with you, or yeah,
yeah,
we can go hunt, we can do this,
yeah,
and sometimes I don't call them,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Being a
yeah.
family person, you sometimes you get busy, or your
Oh
schedule
yeah,
don't connect,
yeah,
but it's meant to
yeah,
be, it's
yeah,
meant to be. You know, I
yeah,
think
yeah.
I don't think I had started my YouTube channel. I think by the time I met you, I think, I've been recording video for a long time.
Hmm.
I haven't, tried to get into editing and start posting and stuff like that. It went to the last, maybe year and a half or 2 years
Yeah,
that I've even trying to post anything.
yeah,
I
yeah.
look in the archives. I got footage from 10 years ago where I've been trying to do a little something.
Oh man, hey,
Yeah,
we
but
ain't gonna talk about archive, man. Man, I got so many archives and video. I got so many videos and archives, man. But the thing about it, consistency, man. That's what it takes, consistency to be successful, man.
oh, you're right.
So
You're right.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
But
So
but you the first person I think that came up to me. It's like, I got a YouTube channel, man. It like excited me, like, and you're a good brother. I
yeah,
met you
yes,
when I
sir.
talked to you. You got good vibes, and it
Yes,
was
sir.
like it's
Yes,
like
sir.
all love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
man, I watch your channel, watch you grow. And I was like, man,
yeah,
this guy here, somebody you could spend time in the woods with, and you don't mind it.
yeah, yeah. Oh
It
yeah, yeah,
don't feel like a burden.
yeah.
Some people don't. They ask you to, can we go hunting together? But they don't take the first step. I can give you the
Yeah,
website to go buy your license.
yeah,
But if you don't get it and call me and let me know you got it, how am I
yeah,
supposed to know to take you hunting?
yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah,
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 yeah. And the thing about it, you don't want to be out there hunting trying to babysit somebody too, Grice. Especially if they tell you one thing, hey, I know all the ropes, but yet whenever they get out there, it'd be like, man, what you out here coughing for? Or whatever. We out here trying to be quiet and everything. You out here bringing snacks and stuff, punching
yeah,
through the bag and stuff,
yeah,
You,
yeah.
you know. So yeah.
Man,
Yeah, man.
I took a guy hunting one time. He probably gonna get mad at me, but it's the truth. It's the
Yeah.
truth. So I took a guy hunting, and I let him borrow a gun.
Hmm.
And I load my gun when I get out my truck when I'm deer hunting.
Yeah.
Walking to the stand.
Yeah.
And I try to have my gun pointed in safe direction, make sure it's on safety, all that type of
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
When I climb in my tree, either I'm gonna use a rope or I'm gonna have my gun pointed down when I climb in my stand. That's
Uh-huh.
the way I get in my stand, try to be as safe as possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
unload. It's safe. It's good to unload your gun loaded when you get in your stand. That's a safe thing
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
So we loading it at the truck, and I had a lever action gun,
Uh-huh.
and I thought he was experienced with the guns or whatever. And
Yeah.
man, the fortunate part, it was pointing in a safe direction,
Yeah.
but he let the hammer drop, and boom! And I was shooting
Uh
a 35 Remington cartridge on that thing, and it sounded
yeah.
off at like 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was my heart like dropped because it was kind
Yeah.
of in the direction of my dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, it was
Yeah.
very fortunate that it was up in the air when it went off.
Yeah.
But it's still not
Yeah.
safe to shoot them in the air with a big weapon like that either.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Because think about it, what goes up must come down.
Yeah, it
So
was, man.
yeah.
It was hard. It was like heart stopping for a second, man. It was like,
Yeah.
Lord
Yeah.
have mercy. That could have been a
Yeah.
real tragic accident.
Yeah. Yeah. Because think about it, it ain't like all y'all done made it to y'all stand and the deal's gonna start moving and then you hear a gunshot go off. Hey, probably done got a deal.
Yeah, we
Whatever.
all standing
So,
within a 10-foot radius. We standing close
yeah,
together when that gun go. I'm behind him. My dad's kind of off to his left, almost in front of him.
yeah, yeah,
If it wasn't in the
yeah.
air, man, it could have been real
Oh
tragic.
yeah, yes
Real
sir,
tragic.
yes sir, definitely, man.
And then,
Yeah,
and then that
yeah.
joker, he talking about he passed gas in the stand. So it's like, Lord have mercy. Talking about, I heard something behind me and it kind of ran off. I'm like, well, that's a learning lesson. That's a learning lesson.
Yeah, yeah,
They having the
yeah,
same
man.
hunt, man. The same hunt. You like, Lord
Yeah,
have mercy, boy. I said,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
I still take him again, but
yeah,
we
yeah.
ain't been back. But I still take him again.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You don't give up on people.
Oh no, 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 nah. And the thing about it, hey, it's good that it turned out the way it did, guys.
Yeah.
Because like you say, it could have turned out definitely bad or whatever. So yeah, man. But that like hunter safety thing, and especially treat a gun as always loaded and pointed in a direction and know what your target and what's beyond your target or whatever. So
Oh, definitely.
yeah,
My dad always preached that, keep that gun on safety and keep it pointing in the safe direction.
yeah,
From,
yeah,
I was hunting squirrels in elementary school, and shooting doves at my granddad's house. When he was going to church, I sneak up there and shoot his doves with my pellet gun, and
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and he knew, the people across the street to tell on me.
yeah,
He wanted to see if I was gonna be honest. I'm like, I ain't been up here, granddad. But they
yeah,
told me
yeah,
you was up here. I asked you
yeah,
first to see what you were gonna say. I don't want
yeah,
to get myself in trouble,
yeah, yeah,
Man.
yeah, yeah,
My dad had
yeah.
take my
But
pellet gun from me for a while.
yeah, 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 man.
Yeah.
I had like the same experience, man. I had a pellet gun, and of course, my dad and them. I wasn't old enough to go out there hunting with them then, but I ended up getting a pellet gun. So I was like, man, I done saw my dad and them how they bring the animals and stuff home. So I was like, I'm finna go out there and go hunt. So man, I done had the pellet gun. I had went out in the bushes. I had got a couple of birds out of them, and my cousin and them was over there. And of course they're like, oh, let me shoot the gun, let me shoot the gun. So, I don't let them shoot around with a gun, with the BB gun. And so me, what I done did, I'm like, okay, well, it really ain't nothing to shoot around in the yard. So I done shot up in the hornet nest, man. And, and everybody standing around, man. I done shot up in the hornet nest, and I done got a whooping in front of everybody, man. And it really embarrassed me, Grice. So I slammed my gun down, and I ended up breaking the gun in half, man.
Oh
Oh,
man.
whatever. I
Oh
ended up
man.
breaking the gun in half, man. Yeah,
I've been there,
man.
done that too. I think
Yeah,
I got in trouble and broke my pellet gun on a similar.
yeah,
I
yeah,
went to the flea market and spent that 25 and got me a new one.
yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah, man.
Man.
Yeah, yeah, man. So, what did you grow up at, Grice?
I grew up in Columbia, South Carolina.
Okay, all
Um,
right, okay,
Kind of the southeast side of Columbia, and I hunted the Hopkins and Eastover area growing up.
okay,
Um,
okay,
we used to squirrel hunt, and behind my house. I grew up hunting squirrels and raccoons, and
yeah,
we used to have. I had a rabbit dog and one beagle. When I was in sixth
okay,
grade, my dad got me a beagle,
okay,
and I kept him all the way through middle school through high school. I kept him, man. He would, man. You talking about a run a rabbit, bro?
yeah,
And
yeah,
after he got trained, he would run the rabbit. But he had a
yeah,
little peculiar little niche to him. Like he'd run the rabbit, you kill the rabbit, he'll catch him after you shoot him.
yeah,
He wouldn't bring him to you.
okay,
He'll take the rabbit and you don't chase him. You chase him, he'll keep running. So don't chase him. You gotta
okay,
watch him.
okay,
You watch him.
yeah,
He gonna take him and cover him up with some pine straw or something. And
okay,
then he'll be ready to hunt again. But not until he bury it. He got to bury
okay,
it. I was like,
yeah,
man,
yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah,
something, I guess
yeah,
I was kind of young, didn't know how to break him from doing that. But
yeah,
after a while, we
yeah,
just got used to it.
Yeah,
let him
yeah,
carry him, go pick him up, and
yeah,
then y'all continue hunting. But
yeah,
he
yeah.
was running him out the country, man. I'm talking about he ran real good for a long time.
Okay.
Old big
Yeah,
line. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. What his name was, Gray?
Rocky.
Okay. All
Rocky
right.
Bartholomew Jacobs.
Okay.
Yeah, after Bart Simpson, you know.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because he had that little strong drive to him, man. He was a real good dog, man.
Okay. Okay.
And my dad used to come home in the morning and he used to bring him a biscuit and give me $2 to go to school with. Sometimes I
Okay.
thought he loved that dog more than me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I just go to McDonald's and get a biscuit, bring the dog a
Yeah.
biscuit, and give me
Yeah.
$2 for breakfast at school.
Okay. Yeah.
Man, yeah,
Yeah.
that was my age, man. He hung in there a long time, boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't even got a dog since, man. That was over 20 something
Okay.
years ago, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
The dog. I said, man, I just can't. I want one maybe, but it's gonna be a water dog if I get one.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Like in what direction water dog you thinking about, Gray?
Man, I want like a Springer Spaniel, man, something kind of small bill.
Okay.
And, you know, because I ain't hunting, you know, I'm not going to group where I'm hunting 20 ducks a hunt.
Yeah.
So it ain't gonna be many retrieves, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
5 to 10 retrieves a hunt, something like that, kind of small and
Yeah.
some that don't eat a lot of food, and some with a decent temperament, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Vitsula. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. He looked like a Wamarammer. He's brown.
Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know that when I found out about him, I researched that dog for a long time.
Yeah.
Looked at the price, you know, like, oh Lord, the price of them.
Yeah. Hey,
they're real high energy too. So
yeah. So the crazy thing about them dogs, me and my wife looked at them. Well, of course, I was looking at dogs, you know, for myself, you know, as far as the hunting side, because I was like, you know, she want a house dog.
Yeah.
But I want the dog to be a versatile dog. It's okay for dogs to stay in the house. As
Yeah.
long as whenever we get outside, that dog will know, hey, I'm out here to please you in hunting. Whatever, but yeah, that's it. But yet,
yeah,
I'm a house dog at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Whatever. So
about a 70-30 split, 70% hunting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get it, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Man.
Yep. So how your past season hunting went, Grice?
Man, so with deer, I did season starting in August in South Carolina. And I didn't prepare. I normally start maybe putting out some corn and stuff like that in July if I'm gonna really try to hunt hard. I don't trophy hunt like I used to. I used to try to go out the big horns and all that stuff, man.
Yeah.
Since it's not my passion list, I'd rather take somebody to let them kill a 6-point or 8-point or something like that.
Yeah.
So I only killed one deer. I killed a button buck. I thought he was a doe.
Okay.
And that hunt, I was actually I had my camera and my pistol because I was gonna videotape for the buck hunter, which is my cousin. I was gonna videotape him, but we was it was a small little stand, so we ended up just separating. I was gonna sit in the stand, and if something come close enough, I got my pistol and I'm gonna try to shoot it right.
Okay.
So I'm sitting there and I hear the bushes rattling. I see something kind of licking the branch, and it was down a shooting lane. It's probably about 70 yards off from me. And I'm like, man, that's a deer. So I'm like, I text my cousin, like, hey, anybody, there's a deer coming my way. Should I shoot it? He gonna text back talking about flatten it. He said, let it have it. It's like mid-October, I believe. So I'm like, man, I ain't killed no deer. I got a doe tag. Let me shoot it if it get close enough.
Yeah.
And the deer start walking straight to me, turn broadside at like 20 yards.
Okay.
I said, man, it's kind of a chip shot with a pistol. I said, I didn't have the right rounds in it. That's my fault. But I said, I'm gonna try. Be honest, I tried to head shoot the deer.
Okay.
I didn't want it running off.
Yeah.
I lean up on the rail of the stand. I shoot. Deer ear flicker. Didn't move. So I try to double tap it in the chest. I try to double tap it in the chest at this point. Man, I think I shot like 2 or 3 times. Like, pow, pow, pow.
Yeah.
The deer hit the ground. I said, yes, sir. And then the deer jumped up and started flopping through the bushes. Oh, Lord. I'm shooting a 9mm, so it's still close. But they went from an opening to a thicket. So I'm every little hole I can see, I'm trying to put a round through it.
Yeah.
My gun hold 15.
Yeah.
I emptied my clip. Man, I felt at this point I'm feeling bad for the thing, right? So I got another clip luckily. I still see this deer. The deer's like 40 yards at this time. So I'm trying to shoot it. The deer stand up, I knock it down. So I know I hit it. I ended up hitting the deer about 5 times, I believe. Jumped out of my stand and ran down the hill and finally finished the deer off.
Okay.
Man, it was one of the most exciting, worst experiences of my life. You know, I've been shot a deer with a pistol before and killed it. A little closer than that, but just I felt sorry about it having to, go through suffering. So that part was very sad, man. But I did the most ethical thing I did after I made a mistake. I went and finished him off.
And the thing about it, you did the right thing instead of just out there just suffering, And probably eventually it would have been coyote bait, but
Oh, he wasn't getting away now. He wasn't gonna get away. He wasn't gonna get away now. It was a very fortunate that he went across one shooting lane and went around and got into another shooting lane. So it was pretty easy shooting at him. But my last few shots from the stand was probably 60 to 70 yards.
Oh,
with a 9mm open sight. I did hit him. I probably hit him at 50 and 60 yards once because I did knock him down twice after he got, pretty good ways off. So I felt good about hitting him, not good about, finishing off. That was that's my deer for the year. And I killed 3 ducks this year. I killed a hooded merganser. I took my dad hunting. And we got a little duck pond down there. It's like 3 foot deep at the deepest point. And we have some hooded mergansers come down there and some wood ducks.
Okay.
I think September I seen about 30 or 40 wood ducks on it. I was excited about the season, but when I got to hunting, man, I saw that morning we saw 2 hooded mergansers, I believe, and 2 wood ducks came in. So I know that little pond, you're gonna see 5 or 6 birds a hunt. And all of them you ain't gonna get a shot on. So we ended up killing that 1 hooded merganser. And then I think around Thanksgiving I killed a pair of woodies, man. My little duck pond. After that one hunt, we saw them ducks that first hunt in November. We didn't see December, January. I didn't see no more ducks at all. Like zero. Nothing even flying over. I went down there breaking ice one day, trying to get the hole open. Throwing decoys out, fell in. It was only about 1 foot deep. I had waders on, luckily. But my whole arm got wet, and it's like 17 degrees. I'm looking around like, why am I down here by myself like a fool?
Yeah.
I didn't get much game this year, man. I didn't even go squirrel hunting. I took my camera rabbit hunting twice. I did post I posted a video on YouTube about the rabbit hunt we went on. Because he had some new dogs he wanted to try out. We didn't shoot that time, but I think they killed like 4 on Thanksgiving. 4 rabbits on Thanksgiving. Some certain weekends I'm with my daughter a lot. So if she don't necessarily want to go with me, sometimes I just go duck hunting. I'll be home most time by 10 o'clock in the morning. Where I go not far from the house. So I go shoot, go try to shoot a woody or 2.
Yeah.
If I do, he gonna most time I cook them right then, man. I wrap them in some bacon
Okay.
and
Okay.
put them in the air fryer or in the oven.
Yeah.
And having some good tender meat.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
do you so you prefer your duck not to be frozen?
Um, yeah, I got
Okay.
I got
Okay.
one in the freezer. I got that hooded Magans in the freezer now. I thought I was gonna do
Okay.
better this year, but actually the 2 wood ducks I killed, I gave them away this year.
Okay. Okay.
Normally I bring them right home and cook them. He is plucked, and I just got a new air fryer, so I just think about putting them in there and
Okay.
let him do the do, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
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 So, but I mostly cook them right then. I rarely
Okay.
freeze them. I'd rather give them away to somebody who want them versus freeze them. I don't
Yeah.
really like freezing no meat, but deer meat. Even if I go
Okay.
fishing, man, I like to clean them and cook them right then.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So,
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
how was your season
So
this year, man?
man, my season this year, I did go deer hunting, right? I did go deer hunting. I had went back home because now since I stayed down in Georgia, I had found some time to go back home in South Carolina or whatever, back up in the upstate. And I hunted I went home for like 3 days, and on the first day, all I saw was squirrels, man. I'm talking about, man, like so many squirrels that morning sitting on the deer stand. It was ridiculous, man. And then you know the squirrels, they kind of had you think, oh man, here come that deer. Oh, whatever. You know, you look around there, a squirrel, man.
Yeah.
So me and my dad we didn't do nothing on that first morning, and on that second morning or whatever, my dad ended up going to work or whatever. And I told him that I was gonna stay at home. I was like, you know, I'm just gonna kind of relax or whatever because it was kind of cold that morning. But man, something was telling me going out there. So I ended up going out there, right? And I ended up leaving my phone at home. And whenever I got to the track of land, I thought about it and I was like, I'm gonna be by myself. So I said I need to go back home and get that phone. So on my way back from the bushes or whatever, I met my mom. She would bring me my phone out there because I had left it on the bar. And so luckily she met me with the phone whenever I got to the stand, Grice. Wasn't even 30 minutes, man. I had made it happen, man. I
Oh,
had made it happen. I had made it happen. He could have been bigger than an 8 pointer, but he was broke off on one side. Like, but he had been fighting and stuff, man, and he was in full rut or whatever. He just wasn't expecting on hunting to be there that morning or whatever. But actually, I recorded it, right? I recorded it. I was on the phone with my wife, and I told her, I said, "Hey, I got to get off the phone because I think some deals coming." And it wasn't 2 minutes after I got off the phone with her, I just started recording, and he ended up walking out, man. But he knew that something went right. He hopped across the creek, and when he hopped across the creek, he stopped dead up. He threw his head up in the air. I said, he done caught my scent. He looked one way and he looked back the other way. Whenever he looked back the other way, he had already turned around running. But I had that scope on. So as soon as he stopped to look back again, I let him have it, right?
yes,
I
sir.
let him have it. Yeah. Yeah. He weighed 165 or whatever. And like I say, he had been fighting and he was broke off on one side, but he had like, if I would have counted everything that he had, he was like a 6 pointer, but he was broke off like two of them, like two of his towns broke off from fighting and stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, yeah,
That's
but
awesome, man.
that's all I did, Grice, or whatever. I actually had a spot set up down here in Georgia, but I didn't take the initiative to go buy me some hunting license. So you know I want to be on the right side of the law or whatever. So you know I just kind of looked at the deals at the spot or whatever. So but the season must roll around again, Grice, and
Oh yeah.
I will be legit with some Georgia license or whatever. So they're gonna definitely be in trouble.
I
So,
got you. Man, speaking of being on the right side of the law, man, um, I'm a veteran, so I get a free hunting license, man. But I'm young,
yeah.
so it expires every 3 years. So
Okay.
so man, that was last. Let me see. That was last year.
Hmm.
Might have been like January sometime. I was duck hunting, and
Yeah.
I had my federal duck stamp, but
Okay.
everything else on your license, the state permit, all that's on the regular
Yeah.
license. So I'm
Yeah.
just hunting, man. And I get to the pond and I see two hooded mergansers on the pond. Some people don't like
Hmm.
hooded mergansers in the duck hunting world, but it tastes like a beef liver to me. Kind of a strong taste. He a little strong
Okay.
tasting duck, man. But I
Okay.
don't mind. I don't mind it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
If you know how to cook it and don't mind he a little strong. He's not as
Okay.
good as a wood duck, but
Okay.
it is what it
Yeah.
is. I see the two sitting out there. I jump out, and run over there and turn my GoPro on and boom, 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 shot 3 times and missed.
Yeah.
And I wasn't. I was on the way home from the other duck spot where I go the most. So I'm on my way home. I
Uh-huh.
stopped by there just to check it. And
Yeah.
man, I got in my truck from there, drove back to the gate, locked the gate. By the time I get up there, it's 3 trucks full up game wardens.
Yeah.
You been hunting? I'm like, I'm in full camo, and it's only 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So it's like, where you hunting at? I was, you hunt duck? He's like, yeah. So come on. So they take me back to the pond. I got 2 of them looking for corn and looking around the edge of the pond and see if I'm baiting. I
Okay.
ain't got time for that because I don't want no fines. I said,
Yeah.
y'all can check it. I'm like, I'm good. I
Yeah.
get a man my license, my duck stamp. He go to his computer. Man, your license expired. I said, huh? I said, my
Yeah.
license expired. He said, you got a duck stamp, but since you got a duck stamp that's, in the date, you good with that, but I'm gonna give you a warning for this.
Yeah.
So we're gonna fast forward to this year. That same hunt I killed that hooded merganser with my dad. I was trying to hunt a teal on another piece of property. That's September time frame.
Okay.
So I bought my duck stamp early this year, not in November. So I
Oh,
bought it early. And
okay.
I bought it electronically. And it's like
Okay.
a 45-day license electronically.
Okay.
But you're supposed to get a stamp and put the stamp on your card. So
Okay.
last year they gave me the one. So this year I'm like, I've got my hunting license now. It's up to date. I bought my duck stamp. It's just electronically on the little app or whatever. So I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Hunting. And that 45-day license, it expires online. Like it
Okay.
comes off like you ain't never had it on the app.
Okay.
So you must this is a warning for other people. Keep your stamp on your hard copy license. That's what you're supposed to do. We in a modern world where everybody uses an app, Onyx
Yeah.
and different little apps to use. I'm using the
Yeah.
South Carolina DNR app, and that license I bought in September has disappeared late November. It's gone off my license. Like I ain't never
Yeah.
had it.
Yeah.
What? So I get home, shuffle through some old mail and found my duck stamp, But
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't taking no chances. I bought one that same day that I talked to the game because he gave me another warning because
Yeah.
he never stopped me the year before.
The same one.
Same one. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
man. He's like, I look like, it's the opposite of what I had. I had a duck stamp last time, no license. This time I had a
Yeah.
license with no duck stamp.
Yeah. Hey, so Grice, man, let me tell you, man, we got similar stories, man. So I didn't say too much about that you shot 15 times at a deer or whatever. So I'm gonna tell you my story about me shooting 15 times. So I had this whenever I was living back at home in the upstate or whatever. One morning I decided to go deer hunting. So I had my dad 20 gauge. It was semi-automatic, three three shot semi-automatic. So I took I took 15 bullets. I took like 10 buckshot, and the other 5 was like some steel shots, probably like some squirrel shots or something like that, just in case, if I needed them, I can get on out the bushes or whatever if I need to use them. But I was like, hopefully I ain't got to get down to where I need to use them. So I'm sitting up in the stand that morning, man, and a doe come out, and she was kind of looking behind her or whatever, and a 7-pointer come out, and man, the 7-pointer hopped up on her. They were getting ready to breed with each other. So I done shot the 7-pointer off of her, and the 7-pointer, the 7-pointer done failed. So she done came back to the 7-pointer, and she just kind of started looking around, kind of scanning the area, like, now you done messed something good up there finna happen. So I got to find out where you at. Man, the deer walked by the stand, Grice, and I'm just boom, 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 and the pellets weren't doing them, stinging them deals. So I'm trying to keep the 7-pointer down on the ground as she coming by, cause he trying to kick himself up and get off the ground. So I'm shooting at him too, or whatever. So man, I done shot all them time, Gray. I done shot all them time, man. And I said, I don't want to go back home because my dad at home. So look, as soon as I got back home, he was like, you ain't even gotta say nothing. I know you ain't got nothing. All that shooting you were doing, you had it sound like World War III back there. Right. I didn't get down one of them deals, man. I didn't get down one of them. So Federal Premium had just came out with the copper plated buckshot.
Yeah.
And they weren't doing them stinging them deals, man. They were hitting them, but I don't believe they were penetrating the way they're supposed to penetrate them or whatever. But if I would have had a camera right to get all that on camera, man, to say that I shot with a 20 gauge 15 times at 2 deals, and I still didn't get nothing, right? I still didn't get nothing, man.
Man, them the kind of stories you always remember, like, I ain't gonna never do that again. Like, man, no way. I've been there, man. Man, I got a pump shotgun that I hold 6 3-inch shells. And that was my gun. My dad bought that gun when I was in middle school. And I shot that pump shotgun. I was probably like 25, 26 before I got another shotgun, worth shooting. I had some single barrels, and I ain't never, my first automatic shotgun, I probably was 30 years old when I got that. I had a Remington 1100, I believe.
Okay.
I ain't like it. That's a lot of people like that gun. I just didn't. I shot it maybe 2 years before I sold it, maybe a year, something like that. I ain't shot that long, but I shoot a Stover now.
Okay.
M3000. That's what I'm shooting now. But that old Mossberg pump I had, man. I still got it, but man, that gun. Shoot, I done killed a lot of deer with that. I done shot a lot.
Yeah.
What I noticed, man, about the copper plate too, you mentioned that, being in a dog driving club when I was young in my hunting career, them copper platers sometimes will go straight through that deer and they'll run off a long time. They don't even know they hit sometimes.
Okay.
So quick, they don't flatten out as easy. They'll go right through that deer. I know a few people shoot the copper plater, but I don't know. I shoot them. I shoot them still hunting sometimes too. I shoot a one or a double buckshot when I'm deer hunting sometimes.
Okay.
I think my preferred caliber I think is a 270. But I inherited a 30-06 and I own a 35 Remington. So I don't need to buy another gun, I ain't trying to hoard guns. I'm just trying to hunt a little bit,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I got guns to do what I need to do. You know, I can kill just about
Oh
anything
yeah.
with them if I put it
Yeah.
on them
Yeah.
right.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. And back to your other story about the game warden. So of course, I had went on it's on my YouTube channel whenever I went on a dove hunt or whatever. Um, so I done bought the game management and everything, but the guy didn't put the migratory bird on there. So I'm thinking that, hey, whenever I told him what I wanted, as far, I told him, hey, I'm going dove hunting and I need my migratory bird or whatever. Basically, I really didn't know what I was buying. So I was like, okay, well, I done bought everything. So man, I done got all the way up there. And since it was on public land, the game warden checking license right there, like before you go in. So I'm like, oh yeah, man, I got my hunting license or whatever and everything. And so he looked at him. He said, "You got your migratory bird?" I said, "It should be on there. I just not bought him a couple of days ago." And I told the guy that I was going dove hunting, and I told him that I needed whatever I needed to go on public land
Yeah.
and my migratory bird on there. But the guy forgot to put the migratory bird on there. So so the game warden wrote me a warning, but he did let me hunt that day or
Yeah.
whatever. But it was just saying that I had to go back and get my migratory bird after that day or whatever, since I had traveled up there for the hunt. And another time where the game warden got me, we got some land on the lake that we got permission to fish on. So it's out in the country and I got bad signal. So I had the permission slip on my phone. I had it in my photos or whatever. So the game warden came down there and I got my fishing license and everything. So he didn't never ask for the fishing license. And I was telling him about the people who own the land, and he was like, "Yeah, the name do sound that sound about right. The people last name that own the land or
Yeah.
whatever." And I told him that I had permission, but he wanted to see it. And man, I couldn't get no signal. It just kept going around and around, and I was like, "Oh man." So he finally was like, "Well, you got the people name right," and he was saying, "Well, what about your fishing license?" Grice, tell me why my fishing license had expired 2 days before that.
Man, that's something
I'm telling you. Yeah,
you gotta. That's something,
yeah,
man.
man.
Like for me, out of hunting season, I'm probably hunting 10 to maybe 15 times. I'm a hunt
Yeah,
somewhere around there. And we buy them every year. We know we buy them, because we like to
yeah,
hunt.
yeah,
It's like
yeah, yeah,
I'm a hunting fish, so I'm about like I just thought about it today. I ain't got no turkey tags. Turkey season coming
yeah,
up. Turkey
yeah,
season
yeah.
in 2 days for here.
Yeah, too. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
man, I thought about it today. I'm like, I ain't got no turkey tags. So
yeah,
I,
yeah,
I thought about it late. This conversation brought it back up. I should have
yeah,
went today
yeah,
because I was off. I should have went and got my turkey
yeah,
tag. Like just
yeah,
you know what you need, but just having it, getting it all in order.
yeah,
Make sure it's in date
yeah,
when you go.
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah,
I'm a hunter. I'm an outdoorsman. I know my hunting
yeah,
license good. You're so
yeah.
used to it
And
being good, so you get busy with life
and
sometimes, but you got to cross your I's
yeah,
and dot your T's.
yeah, yeah, and something else I found out whenever I got stopped at the lake by the game warden. When you're in the country, every phone don't have good signal where you can pull your app up and show your stuff. And the thing about it, if they physically want to see it, you got to show it to them. So it's best to get a physical copy, and you can have something on your phone if you're around signal or something, so that you can go ahead and show them that stuff or whatever.
Yeah, that's great advice.
Yeah,
I try to downsize my wallet. so I can have just a little bit of cards and
Yeah, yeah,
a little bit of paper because I don't want to have no old man wallet. Got
yeah,
1,000
yeah,
business cards in there. But
yeah.
this last couple seasons made me exactly what you said, carry that physical copy of your license because
Yeah,
we in the
yeah.
digital age, but that don't always save you. That signal go down, you can be in some trouble.
That's it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Because think about it, I don't do too much city hunting, Grice,
Yeah,
or whatever. So
true
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So
You had anything else you want to hit on, Grice?
man, no, it's been good, man. I just enjoy, the fellowshipping, man. And
Yeah, yeah.
like I said, I'm ready. I'm ready. My same cousin, the Buckhammer, he wanted to get in the woods and try to kill a turkey, man. He say he seen some near his
Okay.
house. So
Okay.
we're gonna try to hook up and go maybe Monday or maybe Saturday.
Okay.
One
All
day
right.
soon and try to get a turkey, man. But
Oh yeah. Yeah.
just
Yeah.
excited about the woods, man, and passing it on to the younger generation, man. That's
Yeah. Yeah.
that's one
Yeah.
thing I
Yeah.
like to do. I like to take people hunting. I
Yeah.
remember one year
Yeah.
deer. I said I'm gonna try to get 5 people to kill their first deer this year.
Yeah.
Um, I was successful in getting 2 people to kill their first deer.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
one of them killed his first deer. One, he was so excited about going hunting. He went hunting the day before we were supposed to go and killed a deer. And then
Okay.
when he got with me, he killed another one. Like his first
Okay.
2 deer
Okay.
back to back. It was kind of crazy.
Okay. Yeah. 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 You you like to do the filming aspect out in the woods, right?
Yeah, because that gives
Okay.
me more thrills, man. I went through a phase where I killed deer with just about every weapon I had. I killed one with a
Yeah.
crossbow. I
Yeah.
haven't shot a vertical bow at a deer. I don't have one.
Okay.
And
Okay.
since I'm not, that big into deer hunting like that, like I used to be,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think I'll buy one. I just,
Okay.
I'd rather buy some shotgun shells for duck hunting than to buy some,
Okay.
buy,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
hunted near the city, man. I had a big 10-pointer on
Yeah.
camera, not far from a high school. Like I was in my climbing stand. I could see
Yeah.
people washing their cars and walking
Yeah.
their dogs. And like,
Yeah.
man, my first crossbow deer, well, this is my second crossbow deer. I killed a velvet 6-pointer
Okay.
from the ground. And when I shot the deer, he ran down this hill and disappeared out the property. Disappeared out of the property I had access to hunt. And
Okay.
I jumped around, looked for the deer, found blood trail. So when I looked, and the deer fell in the road, man, to the entrance of he fell in the road to an entrance of where they got manicured trees and bushes all the way in, like curving in real pretty. Like
Yeah.
I look in the road, see the deer laying in the road. So I run down there and drug him up out the road behind the bushes. And
Yeah.
had to get my truck and drive around like half a mile around to get to him.
Okay. Yeah.
Man, and this in this like August or September where the sun's still out and people,
Yeah.
it's like 6 o'clock in the evening time and
Yeah.
it's traffic. Like it's a bunch of cars passing by. Like
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh man, it was a mess, man. But
Yeah.
having the
Yeah.
experience kill a deer with a crossbow and all that stuff is, I've done it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. But capturing somebody else's moment on camera, man, is what I
Yeah.
want to do. It's just
Yeah.
that'll bring me more joy because I killed 2 9-pointers in a year. I got one mounted. I was on a dog
Okay.
drive. I killed. He had like that reddish kind of summertime coat. He was
Okay.
at hard horns August 27th, man. He had hard horns. Like all his velvet was gone.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
he was
Okay.
a very slender deer, Texas style kind of wide rack, I
Yeah.
would have shot
Yeah.
him. He in the attic, man. I ain't even got him on the
Okay.
wall no more. This is our gym.
Okay.
We
Okay.
switched around from my office to a gym. So
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
he in
Yeah.
that. My wife talking about I was gonna give him away, man. Like, cause I don't need no trophy, because God
Yeah.
say we shouldn't have no idols or no, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I kind of got over that. I don't mind nobody else enjoying their trophies and all, but for me, it ain't just trophies no more, man. So if I get me some deer meat, I'm good.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
that's why, man. Just capturing those moments, man. That'll suffice for me because I ain't always got to shoot my gun. I'm slowly realizing that, just
oh yeah.
I do want to be out there. I'm telling you, I want to go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. So I bought me a compound bow. Now I say probably like 2 years ago, or whatever. And it hadn't been to the woods yet, man. It hadn't been to the woods yet. But I got it. Hey, I got it zeroed in at the 50 yards.
Oh, that's good.
So I have been taking time with it to know how to shoot or whatever, and I done got it zeroed in at 50 yards. But it's just it's the aspect of coming from a family that basically did a lot of gun hunting and trying to venture a different path as far as not gun hunting. It's convenient for that gun.
Yeah.
But I want to have the experience of getting a deer with a bow, and that you done mastered everything to where you can get him into that 20 to 30 to 40 yard range.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And I don't even think I take a 40 yard shot. It had to be 20, 30 or whatever. Yeah. So
the first that when I started shooting my crossbow, man, I practiced. I think I bought it maybe January of a year on sale, like Dick's Sporting Goods or something when they were selling that kind of stuff. Bought it like January, and I practiced, man, up into that season. I really hammered that summer, and I was shooting it to 40 yards. I had my pin set at 20, 30, 40 on my crossbow.
Okay.
And before the season, I knew I went to, we got a stand we call the Cadillac because it was one of our nicest stands initially.
Yeah.
And I went out there early and I put a stick on the ground at 20 yards, at 30 yards. I put sticks on the ground at those intervals from the tree.
They're good, right? They're good.
Hey, and I knew I wasn't gonna shoot over 30 because I had a very, very slow crossbow. It wasn't no expensive one. I had a slow crossbow and I was shooting a 125 grain broadhead. So I was like, man, I got a heavier broadhead. I think my thing is gonna get more penetration, a little heavier hit. Because I know I got a slow bow, so I'm already gonna try to give me a little advantage. And I was shooting those NAP Spitfires. But anyway, that deer came in at about 23 yards and ran back in the woods. And he came back out. I hit him. He ran like 100 and he might have ran 150 yards, man. I shot him a little far back. It had a little bit of lung and a little bit of gut. Like it was terrible.
Yeah.
Well, he kind of jumped the string, I think. Well, I just pulled it. I practiced a lot, but it took me a while to find him, but I did find him.
Okay.
And that next deer I killed him about 20 yards from the ground, about dusk dark. He was in there following, like 4 does came in front of him. And the only way I really knew he was a buck, he rubbed his horns on a tree.
Yeah.
And then he stepped in the opening right after that.
Okay. Yeah.
I put a good shot on that deer. He went up like 30 yards, maybe. He didn't go far. He was dead. He was dead. Yeah, but I just, for people shooting bows, man, just practice, man. One day I might shoot a vertical bow. I ain't gonna say it is out the window,
Yeah,
I just, it's something I want to get back into. I really need to because I don't have a duck boat, and it's getting kind of slim pickings in my area. If I can't go on the river or on the big lakes, I don't want to have another duck season like I had this year. It's probably one of the worst ones I had in a long time. It was terrible.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I appreciate you having me on, man. This has been a great experience, man. Hopefully we get to chop up we go into details about what calibers we like, different things like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah,
Go into
yeah,
details
man.
about some other stuff, man.
Yeah, for sure, Grice. Yeah, man. And actually, man, you you my first podcast recording or whatever, man. I had two of them signed up for yesterday, man, but one of them forgot, and the other one he was stuck in traffic, and he was saying he needed to reschedule. But actually, I rescheduled him for I got one tomorrow at 7. Now I got another one Wednesday at 7 or
Right.
whatever. So yeah,
Oh yeah, that's what's up, man. I'm excited, man.
yeah,
Kick this thing off,
yeah,
Kick the
for
thing
sure,
off.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
For sure. Yeah, man. Yep. Yeah.
I'll
So
be
so
ready.
so
We get a group together. We can do it again, man. I'm ready, man.
for
We're very
sure.
excited.
Yeah, man. Yeah, 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 man. Hey, just conversation with different people, man. So yeah.
Yes, sir.
And then the thing about it, man, so we two different people, but we got like the same experiences, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
Big
yeah,
time.
yeah,
Big time.
yeah,
I
yeah,
can tell you, we went to go try to hunt some private, and a guy about to pull a gun on us, and man,
yeah.
I done had some experience about some woods,
Yeah,
So,
yeah, man. Yeah, 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 yeah. But the thing about it, you got to get out there to have experiences, because you just sitting at home, you ain't gonna have too many.
oh
Or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
So
you
yeah,
ain't gonna have nothing to talk about.
yeah,
Watching somebody else's
man.
life or somebody else's experience,
Yeah. So yeah, yeah, man. Well, I don't know how long we done been talking, right? The actually my first time on a Zoom call.
Yeah, we close
So,
to an hour, man. I mean,
okay,
I guess from the initial start of the call, somewhere around there.
okay, all right, okay. Yeah, man. So was it uh was it anything else you wanted to hit on, Grice, or whatever?
And not really.
Okay.
Not without spending
Okay.
another hour, because I can
Yes,
talk
sir.
some
Yes,
about
sir.
this.
Yeah.
This is something I
Yeah.
can talk
Yeah.
about, man, because I
Yeah.
love sharing the outdoors. I like being in the outdoors, and
Yeah.
every chance I get, man, I try to be
Yeah.
outside doing something, to make
Yes,
the
sir.
land better. I like to
Yeah.
hunt ducks, and I like to take pictures of ducks.
Okay. Yeah.
They look
Yeah.
good and they taste good. Some people don't
Yeah.
get that
Yes.
aspect of it. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
all animals, I
Okay.
love animals, man. Everything but a
Yeah.
snake. I ain't too keen on
Yeah.
snakes, man. So
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, man.
everything else I can deal with.
Yeah. So speaking of snakes, in the area where you hunted, y'all got rattlesnake, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. So
That's that same place that Cadillac stand I was telling you about. That's where I could take
yeah.
somebody that knew and hunted deer, but I went to go check some corn one time, and it was
Yeah.
summertime. I had on basketball shorts and rubber boots.
Yeah.
I walked past about a 3-foot canebrake rattlesnake.
Okay.
He must have been full because and I think the rubber boots kind of shield me from my heat sensor being put off from him.
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
lucky on that my aspect, and but
Yeah.
I was well in striking distance of him, probably within a foot and a half from him, and his tongue flickered. The only reason I seen him, I was already past him, and he was like right by my foot. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just started praising God that I didn't get bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man.
I did that for a minute or so, like, Lord, thank you, Jesus,
Yeah.
And then I got my bearings. I didn't have no weapon with me. Like nothing.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, not on me. I went to the truck and took care of business, But
Yeah.
But man, that was one of the most serious moments. From that point on, I rarely go in the woods without snake boots now.
Yeah.
Just because we got rattlesnakes, we got copperheads, we got water moccasins on. Probably 90% of the area I hunt. So I got to be very careful. I can identify a poison snake versus non-poison snake. I don't try to kill them all. I know some of them do it, but I ain't he ain't gonna hang around me too long, you know. Especially if I take my daughter, I got a 5-year-old daughter. If I take my daughter hunt, you know, out there, you know, I take my other nieces and nephews or cousins.
Yeah.
I don't want them in the area, man. So they got to go.
Yeah.
Especially a poison snake got to go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Yeah.
What about you, man?
So since I'm down here in Georgia, hey, they say rattlesnakes here, but I ain't came across no rattlesnake. I done came across a king snake. I done came across a couple of I done came across a good bit of moccasin or whatever. But that's about it. But the thing about it, I did buy me some I bought me some snake gators or whatever. And so whenever I really get out there, I'm definitely gonna have them on or whatever. So yeah, because thing about it, man, a snake is a snake, and the thing about it, if he bites you, your adrenaline already running so fast, man. Hey, you just like, oh, I done got bit by a snake. You ain't trying to identify no snake. You like, oh, I done got bit by a snake.
Okay. So get me to the hospital immediately.
Yeah. And then the thing about it, you know, hey, we don't hunt around the hospital. So so the thing about it, to get there and with your adrenaline going, you know. So
at least 30 to 45 minutes at least.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah. And so you know, it best be on the safe side or whatever, especially when it comes down to wildlife like that or whatever, you know, something that can do some damage to you. So
yeah, I do my best not to hunt alone, but you know, sometimes you just gotta go, you know.
Yeah.
Always, if I do hunt alone, I try to let, you know, my dad, one of my cousins know where I'm going.
Yeah.
You know, or send a pin drop on Google or on X or different little apps I use, you know, try to send something to somebody.
Yeah, man. And the thing about it, that's the best thing to do out there, because like you say, you know, especially with you being an outdoorsman, you ain't gonna always have somebody with you, because you already know the elements of the woods and everything when you get out there, what you're looking for, and you basically know what's out there. But yet you want to be on the safe side too. Let a family member or somebody know that, hey, I'm going here and I should be back around this time. If I ain't back around this time, I'll give you a call. If I don't give you no call, send somebody out.
Yeah, come get me out in the woods.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And the thing about it, I'm just gonna hit on this little subject just real quick. Because have you ever watched Mission 411?
No.
Okay, all right. Well, it's about like hunters or whatever, and one to just come up missing, and you know, it'd be like, but so it's something that I tried not to watch, but it can be like reality of you going out there and something happening, and you don't be done told somebody about where you at and your location, because out there in the bushes, you can get turned around in daytime just like you get turned around at nighttime, especially if you don't know the bushes or whatever. And you know, you got holes out there and everything. So you know, best be on the safe side or whatever. So yeah, man. Yup. Yeah, man. But Grice, man, it definitely done been a pleasure, man, talking to you, man.
Yeah, it is, man. It's always good to talk with you, man. And
yes, sir.
I'll be glad to get in the woods on the creek with you, know, go fishing. I don't do
yes,
fishing,
sir.
but you know, I can catch a bluegill and a little bass every now and then, you know.
Okay, all right, yes, sir. Hey, on the same way, man. On the same way. Hey, look, I got a lot of equipment. It just all depending if they hungry or not, or whatever. Because
yeah, it's true that.
I can throw it out there to them, but the thing about it, hey, if they ain't gonna bite, they ain't gonna bite. But you know, hey, I can't say that I got something to throw to them.
Yeah,
so,
I got it too, man. I got it too.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. The thing about it, hey, as long as we keep our license up to date, right, or whatever, we good.
Yeah, I think that'll be step one for us. We got everything down. I think we can
Yeah.
we can kill it and cook it and catch it, but we got to
Yes,
keep our
yes,
license
sir.
together.
Yes, sir, man.
Rule
Yeah,
number one:
man.
get your license and make sure it's up to date.
That's it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, man. So yeah, man. But it definitely been a pleasure talking to you, Grice. Oh, whatever. Hey, and the thing about it, man, we definitely gonna have to link up, man. Oh, whatever. Hey, even though I'm down here in Georgia, but hey, I know my way back to South Carolina.
I heard
Oh,
that, man.
whatever. So yeah,
Yeah.
yes, sir, man.
I heard about a little nice little park near Aiken, man, kind of off I-20, man. Might better go fishing or something,
Yeah.
man. Little
Yes,
little
sir.
spot
Yes,
out
sir,
there,
man.
or go duck
Yeah.
hunting too. Heard about a little spot to duck hunt that way too, so might be
Okay.
to hook
Okay.
up and get your feet wet and duck
Yeah.
hunting. You ever duck hunting, man?
Man, Grice, I done been duck hunting one time, man. One time, and I heard them fly over that morning, and that was it, right? Because thing about it, hey, I had thought action was finna start, man, but whenever they flew across the pond, it was another pond on the other side. So I heard them whistling. I was like, oh yeah, and so the guy went. He was like, all right. He was like, get ready because they coming. And man, but man, we didn't see them duck, man.
Wow.
Whenever they flew over early that morning, but I have been hunting in an area where I done saw ducks coming into to a pond, flying into the pond, but I was at the deer hunt or whatever. So yeah, man. But man, I definitely love to do it, man. You know, so
it's gonna be
man.
it'll be a walk-in hunt or something, man. We'll find some way to get in the woods together, man, for sure.
Yeah, sir, for sure, Grice. Yeah, man, definitely been a pleasure talking to you, man.
Oh yeah, man. This fun, man. This what it's all about, man.
Yes, sir.
Sharing the experience of other hunters, man. I'll be glad. I can't wait to watch it, man. I can't wait to watch it.